What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Reverse 1999 video. Alright guys, the game drops October 26th. We are 10 days away before we see the official launch of the global version. Now, if you have not checked out what this game is all about, you can check out my previous video about it. Talks about the gameplay, storyline, what to expect, and a couple other things. But shout out to Pridewin for updating their site as usual, probably the best site to go to in regards to rerolls, tier lists, etc. So we're going to talk about some of the quality of life things they've done before the game actually launches. And we're going to start off with the reroll guide. So originally what it was there was an hour worth of rerolling, like to get to the reroll section, and now they've actually changed it where you can do it within 30 minutes if you want to do the efficient reroll, or 10 minutes if you want to do the fast reroll. So this is completely different than the CN version. So now tier lists do matter quite a bit more because people will actually take the time to roll for characters they want. So we're going to go cover the tier list as well too right after this. So how do you reroll? The first thing you'll need to prepare if you plan to reroll is your phone or an emulator. While the game has a PC client available, in the closed beta there was no guest account option present in the PC client, while the mobile version still had one. Okay, so keep that in mind. Rerolling on your phone. While Reverse 99 has a guest account system, it doesn't have a delete option, so after each reroll you'll have to be forced to clear your cache, and this translates to being forced to download 2 to 3 gigabytes worth of data each time you reroll. Okay, rerolling on an emulator, a little bit easier. This option is better for those who have a decent PC, can handle multiple instances. This is creating multiple versions of the game, downloading the game multiple times, or just cloning it, I should say. And then essentially what you do is you create a fresh emulator instance, install Reverse 99 on it. This will be your master instance, and when you launch the game on it, you can either log into your Google account or install the game from the store directly, or queue up, whatever the case may be. Clone that instance, okay? So that way you'll have the game in each of the instances. You don't have to re-download it, but each time you open an instance, it will download the 2 to 3 gigabytes worth of patch. So keep that in mind. Now you're ready to start, and all you essentially do is you use either BlueStacks or LG Player, and then you click on the summon section on each one of them and just see which one's your best account, and then you attach your account email to it. Okay, that's the best way to do it. So reroll path, efficient roll. This is the one that is going to be the most probably lucrative. So in this reroll path, you'll focus on grabbing one of the 3 6-star characters that are available in the beginner banner. The first drop of rain, that's the one that's going to drop. All of them are great, and you can build teams around them that will carry you through the game. So process, skip the tutorial. This will save you a whole 20 minutes. Clear 1-1. Grab the pre-registry reward from the mail, enough for 11 pulls. Pull on the first drop banner only. First drop of rain banner only. Okay, don't do the normal one. If you don't get a 6-star, continue playing through the story. You'll obtain 10 more unilogs when you reach account level 3 at around 15-minute mark, and then account level 5 at around 30-minute mark. You can speed up the process of getting to level 5 by using the replay function that unlocks when you clear 111. It costs stamina, allows you to sweep a stage and instantly get rewards, including account experience. Okay, replay the dust farm stage at times 4 rewards, costing 192 activity and taking about 2 minutes in total. The first raindrop pity has a 30 pity, so this is enough to get a 6-star character. Keep in mind that you can pull the character earlier. If this will happen, the banner will vanish. Okay, so this will take you 30 minutes. You're guaranteed a 6-star character, maybe not the one you're looking for, but one of the 3, I think there's 3 of them, 6-star characters that will still be good enough to carry you throughout the game. Okay, the next one here is going to be the fast reroll. This will take 5 to 10 minutes. In this path, you'll aim to get a 6-star from the standard banner using the pull you get from the pre-registration rewards. This allows you to start the game with 2 or more, if you're lucky, 6-star characters. You'll obtain the second one from the beginner banner. That will happen. So skip the tutorial, save 20 minutes, clear 1-1, get the pre-registration rewards, pull on the amid the water banner. If there's another banner available that has the character you want, pull on it instead. We don't know if there will be another banner, is what they're saying. If you get who you want, you're done. Congrats. If not, reset the account and try again. Just remember though, every single time you do this, it's a 2 to 3 gigabyte download, so it will take you some time. All right. So the banner that has the first drop of rain banner will have Lilia, Eternity, and Regulus. Okay, you can see the pros and cons here if you like. And then the amid the water banner has Druvis 3, Regulus, and I don't know who that is. So I think this cut off here. Yeah, it looks like it. So it's Centaurion, Antan Lee, Bjorkbloom, Cornbloom, not Bjorkbloom, Charlie Balloon Party, interesting name. And then there's the gacha rates. Okay, so here's the tier list. Let's go through the tier list. So these are the characters that are going to be here for early to late game and they're going to talk about which one is which. You guys can see late game, early game, okay? So for damage dealers, Cornbloom, Centurion, and Eternity. Eternity is part of the Rain banner, so you can pull for her. Annan Lee is part of the Amid the Water banner, so she'll be available if you want to support. Is a plant unit, or a faction I should say. Then Sonito is a mineral, and then Voyager, DK, and Medicine Pocket. Okay, so those are going to be your top units in the game that you want to start with. So chances are most people are going to probably pull for Eternity because she's sustained. Cornbloom looks really cool, and Centurion actually looks really cool too because you also get the sustain and AP generous. And here for this, survivals are actually really nice. DK is a heal and a damage dealer, and the Medicine Pocket is a heal and a damage dealer. So those are probably the ones that we're gonna aim for in regards to the initial reroll process, right? So try to go for, if you're gonna go for the original banner, reroll guide, right here, Eternity, right? So that's where you want to go. So doesn't need much investments to be effective. Tanky, gains immunity to bleed, corrode, and poison at insight 1, and to status down at insight 3. Can work in full team, duo, or solo. For duos, it's recommended to bring someone who can reliably buffer and has some self-survivability as well. So cons: at early levels, when working alongside a full team, needs a healer. Her passive takes 5 rounds to reach its full potential. So that's kind of the cons there. For Centurion, who's also a top damage dealer, one of the strongest dealers in the game, AP generous, has 2 playstyles, one focused on AoE and one focused on single target, can inflict weakness, has self-sustain at I3. So keep in mind she's going to be amid the water banner, so you can pull for Centurion if you want there. And then Lee is also one of the top supports, has survivability, damage, and good buffs. AP generous due to upgrading your own cards, extremely versatile, 5th most team comps, synergy with AP greedy carries. Needs to play around her switch modes, break time and exorcism time is a con, and jack of all trades, master of none. So good at everything, but not really good at anything at all. And then there's some 5-star characters here. So let's see here. So we talked about Cornbloom, best debuffer in the game for reality damage teams, high damage output while providing good support. Also has guarantee control with Seal and Moxie if the enemy is immune to Seal. Very offensive support, doesn't provide defensive utilities. And then a couple other ones here. Balloon Party, I think, was also an SS or an ASR actually. So there you go, SS, SS, SS. So those 3 are going to be huge. Oh, there's a couple other ones here, SS here as well too, right? So I'm probably going to aim for either Eternity. Actually, I'm probably going to go for Eternity just because I'm going to do the efficient roll. I probably won't do the first drop of rain. Oh, sorry, not the first drop of rain, the amid the water, because I think this is going to take longer with more RNG luck. Now, you can get more 6-stars this way, obviously, right? But it's going to require you to download the game every single time, reset the cache every time, and that's just way too much work for me. So I think personally, guys, this is the reroll guide I'm going to go with, probably the faster one, or the efficient one, to guarantee myself after level 5 at least a 6-star. And then from there, go look at the tier list, guys. I'll put the link up there. There's an early game right here and then a late game, right? You guys can see here, late game, some more units are added on. So like Regulus, Lilia, Charlie's on. And then for early game, you lose Sonito for late game. Voyager stays, Annan Lee stays, Balloon Party, Medicine Pocket, and then DK moves down, I believe, a slot, right? DK is now down here. Yep. So keep that in mind. Late game, things change. So I think personally start with early game, because late game you're eventually going to get one of these characters, then you can focus on them instead. But check out the tier list. It is on Pride One. Shout out to them again for updating the site on a constant basis and keeping us informed. This game is coming out October 26th. If you guys have any comments or questions, or if you've played the CN version, let me know what it's all about. And if you guys agree that this game is going to be worth your time, let me know. But actually with 8 days away before it drops. So super excited. Go pre-register, iOS and on Android Play Store. This is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.